What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the somewhat ending of the Videl campaign, somewhat prelude to the countdown of the 350 million download celebration. So we're kind of in a weird spot where we're kind of getting to the end of Videl's celebration, even though we just got in it because it's not a big celebration whatsoever, but we're also still a few days out from the countdown of the 350 million download celebration, which of course will be 7 days. But today I want to have a discussion with you guys. Today I just want to talk mano to mano, person to person, and explain to you why Strength Videl is not the best TUR in the game.
Hit my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my hunger.
So the first thing that I want to get across is when I refer to TURs, I refer to Dokkan-Fest TURs because obviously there's some incredible Extreme Z Awakenings in the game. The first ones you got to look at are the Super Saiyan 4s. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta rival their LRs. Their fourth anniversary LRs. I would argue that there has been yet to be a TUR that rivals the anniversary LR, the counterpart to that. Because if you take a look at the 3-year anniversary, there isn't a TUR version of Goku and Vegeta, and there isn't a TUR version of Angel Goku and Vegeta. They just don't exist in the game yet that cap at TUR. And then, of course, you can look at the 4-year anniversaries, which we're referring. If you go to the 5-year anniversary, you have the Tech Vegito at base form and the Tech Gogeta at base form, and there's just no one that comes even close to in terms of base form, right? Like even the Super Saiyan Blue, there's not really anybody that comes close in terms of the Gogeta or the Vegito, right? You have like Strength LR Vegito and then the TUR Tech Vegito, and that's just not going to cut it, right? And then of course the 6-year anniversary is the UI Goku and then the Vegeta Blue. Even if you go down to like the Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, they're just not on the same level as the LR. And then, of course, in the Int Vegeta, there's just no Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that's on the level of that Int LR. So this is the first time where the 4-year anniversaries where those EZAs are that powerful. But when we look at Videl, right, her banner just came out. Let's compare them to Dokkan-Fest TURs, and so you're going to compare them to the upper echelon of TURs. You're looking at the Strength Coolers, you're looking at the Strength Bojacks, you're looking at the GT Boys, a few others that I'm going to showcase here, and you really have to put them side by side and go over everything that they do, okay? Not just focus on one particular area that they're good in. Because guess what? There are a lot of characters in this game that if you put them on their one true team, they look fantastic. But with these characters, you can't treat them like that. And what you have to do and how you develop value, how you actually calculate value on a character is you take a step back and you look at that unit and you say, okay, how many teams can they actually be used on? Do they require a slim amount of partners to make them strong? Is their leader skill useful? Is their active skill useful? How much content can I actually clear with this character? And unfortunately with Videl, the answer is not much, okay? It is what it is. Like, it's just, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but she's just a very pigeonholed character. She's good on 2 categories. One of those categories is extremely good. The other category is extremely small, and you're probably never, ever going to use it. The other 2, it's just not going to happen, okay? So let's go over what Videl does, and then we'll talk about why I feel the way that I do. So Defenders of Justice and Peppy Gals, 4 key, 170% HP, attack, and defense. So Peppy Gals is actually an okay-ish category, but there's no one that's like overtly overpowered besides LR Kale and Caulifla, right? But the unfortunate thing is that Videl and Kale and Caulifla, I mean, I think they just share probably like Battlefield Diva and Fierce Battle, and that's about it. I would have to double check. So it's not really the biggest amount of links that they share, so they're not really going to do much there. But anyway, so dual lead. Lead is good, by the way. Lead is fantastic, but it kind of hints at the reason why the stats are so high. And when I say the leader skill is fantastic, I mean the raw stats. I don't mean the actual categories that the leader skill is leading. So 4 key and HP attack and defense 170% is spectacular. But it kind of feels like the Piccolo leader skill of the 170% for Namekians. Ain't no one running that. Ain't no one running that. And it's the same with this. Ain't no one running Peppy Gals unless if you're trying to do your daily in the, Master Roshi event. And ain't no one running Defenders of Justice because honestly, it's just a small category and it's Videl, Jiren, and a whole bunch of supports. Like, honestly, a whole bunch of supports. You have the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman. You have the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman. This is Super Saiyan 2. You have the Kai of Time on here. You have, who else? Is he a support? Actually, I think he is. Great Saiyaman 4. Pretty sure he's a support for youth. Like, you just have a ridiculous amount of supports on this category. This physical Gohan just got his EZA. You have the wait, hold up, which one am I? Yeah, both of them actually. This one got his Extreme Z Awakening. Yep. So he's a support, and then this is the movie Heroes one. Okay, I got confused. I was like, bro, they look exactly the same, just one on each side. Bro, if you're going to do that Dokkan Battle, for flip's sake, change the type. Make one of them int, so we're not just like... like, what is this? Super 17 is on there. Great Saiyaman is on here, so you can achieve the unit super attack and the active skill on Defenders of Justice and on Majin Buu Saga. But that just means that the other 2 categories you can't. Anyway, let's go over to the super attack. Raises attack, so stacking attack. She's going to be stacking attack every single super attack. And then raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. Should be 30%? Yes, 30% for 1 turn. Does immense damage, which is always good. If she has a Ultimate Gohan or Teen Gohan on the squad, or a Great Saiyaman, then that raises attack, that stacking attack, is going to be greatly stacking attack. She's still going to just normally raise her defense like she would, 30% for that 1 turn, and now she greatly lowers defense. Greatly lowers defense, not a huge deal. A lot of bosses negate that. Sometimes you don't feel that too much. But greatly raising attack, even better because she's going to get stronger much, much faster, right? And the activation condition is not horrible on those 2 teams that I mentioned, because her 4 categories are Earthlings, Defenders of Justice, Majin Buu Saga, and Peppy Gals. Now, obviously, on Peppy Gals, you are not going to have Ultimate Gohan, Teen Gohan, you know what I mean? Can you get Great Saiyaman? You can. Okay, so you can get Great Saiyaman 2 here, but this is like a free-to-play unit that you're probably not going to be bringing onto your team, honestly. So this ain't really it. This ain't really it. So this is Great Saiyaman 2 and Great Saiyaman 1. I wonder if that actually excludes this one. I doubt it. It's gotta work. It's gotta work. So, Peppy Gals, actually, you will be able to hit the unit super attack, but honestly, you won't, because number 1, you're never going to run the team, and number 2, you're not going to bring that free to play on a Peppy Gals team because he has 0 cohesion with everybody on there, or they have 0 cohesion. Earthlings, I'm pretty sure you can't activate it at all, because there is no Teen Gohan on here whatsoever, and I don't see a Great Say. Oh no, it's the same thing. Same thing. I mean, first of all, Earthlings just sucks. So you ain't running that category anyway. So the only one that you're really gonna think about running is Majin Buu Saga, not even Defenders of Justice. Majin Buu Saga, obviously one of the most OP categories in the game, and has some fantastic supports that can really pump up Videl and really get her even stronger than what she already is. But let's take a look at what the active skill does, or the passive, sorry. Passive, 158% attack and defense. That's good numbers. 50% chance to dodge before she attacks. So if you put him in spot 1, she's got a 50% chance to dodge before you attack. So if they're hitting you before you attack, then you have that 50% chance to dodge. When she does attack, she actually gains an additional 58% attack. And is that calculated separately? It is. So, okay, so 2 things, right? It doesn't tell you what the normal is. That's a little unfortunate. So it's calculated differently, but just keep in mind that once she attacks, she'll gain another 58% attack. So actually, it should be at like 300% attack, right? She'll still be at 158% defense. Attacks are effective against all types if she dodges. So again, if she's getting hit first before she attacks, 50% chance to dodge. If she dodges, attacks effective against all types. Now, if she does get hit, she's going to gain another 58% attack on top of that. So when she does launch that super attack, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be 457% attack, which is absolutely insane, right? That's where she gets those super inflated attack numbers. It is a little wonky because if you're not dodging, then it's not going to be that high. But even then, it still gets very, very high. So really good. Also, what's it called? If she's in the first or second spot, which you always want to put her in the first, she launches an additional super attack, just guaranteed additional super attack as the first or second attacker in the turn. Keep in mind, that's going to raise that defense twice, which is great for that one turn, and then it's going to continue stacking the attack. And then last but not least, if you're the third attacker, which I never suggest, but if you are the third, then she's going to have that 58% attack on top of the normal 58% attack when she's normally super attacking, and she's got a 50% chance to dodge as a third attacker in the turn. So a lot to the passive, but essentially put her in that first spot, and she's going to do really, really well. Her active skill, not that great, honestly. 20% attack and negative 20% defense in battle kind of sucks. Like, you don't really want to make her lose defense because she doesn't have a crazy amount of it. Yes, she's at 158% attack. Yes, she gives herself 30% defense, 158% defense, and then she gives herself 30% defense. So she's going to be in a good spot, but I don't like that she lowers her defense. That kind of defeats the purpose. Again, it's very similar to the unit super attack. You need the Gohan, the Ultimate Gohan, or the Great Saiyaman, Teen Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, or Great Saiyaman, and then you have to wait 4 turns. And then we get to the links. Okay, so let's head over to this web-API website, which shows linking partners. So we're going to go to a category that we're probably going to run, right? Majin Buu Saga. Let's go ahead and apply those filters. And that is a problem. That is a problem. Her best category, her absolute best category, the only one that you would realistically bring on the team is Ultimate Gohan, and you have to wait until he's transformed to hit 3 links, to pair up 3 links. Fierce Battle, Cold Judgment, and Infighter. If we take a look, Fierce Battle, obviously 20% attack, Cold Judgment, 25% defense, and Infighter, 15% attack, and then all enemies lose 15% defense, which it's not bad, right? That's pretty good if you ask me. We're looking at what, 35% attack and 25% defense. That's pretty solid. That's good, but unfortunately that's 0 key, no key whatsoever. Now the Gohan's going to be fine because he gives himself key, but the Videl does not, and so you might have a small linking problem there. Now you can also throw her next to the AGL Weskai. Again, the AGL Weskai doesn't give key, so that is a problem there. But you do get the Battlefield Diva, and you get the Courage links, which will give you key. So Courage is going to give you 2 key, 10% attack. Battlefield Diva, 3 key, and then 5% chance to dodge, which is really solid. So this might be your best friend, but again, no Teen Gohan, no Ultimate Gohan, and no Great Saiyaman. So if you're not bringing them on the team, you're not going to be able to activate the unit super attack or the active skill. But of course, you can just on the Majin Buu Saga throw Goku Vegeta as the lead, Videl, Ultimate Gohan, and then just load it up with a bunch of supports, and then have the Ultimate Gohan. You know, again, he's going to be self-sufficient. He's going to be fine. You don't have to have him on the rotation. You can keep her next to this AGL Weskai and just kind of do the damn thing. Unfortunately, this is really the only category that you can run her on where that would work, right? If you go into Peppy Gals, like I said, you're not going to, if you're trying to do like the hardest content in the game, you're not going to be bringing certain free-to-play units. Earthlings is a joke. And then Defenders of Justice is just so limited. And that's really my issue with this Strength Videl. Yes, she's really, really good, but she's extremely limited, especially if you compare her to the Tech Gohan. If we're taking a look at the Tech Gohan, he eliminates all his problems. He has issues. He eliminates them all as the fight goes on. He has key issues in the beginning. He gives himself key. He starts with 140% attack and defense, stacks attack and defense at a 50% clip. So some people think, hey, it's going to take a while to get defensive. No, that's not true, because he starts with 140% defense, and he starts with guard all attacks. He starts with that. That's absolutely crazy. Some people say, hey, he doesn't hit hard in the beginning. That's not true. If he gets hit first, he gets a 40% attack boost. So now, even though he hasn't started stacking yet, as soon as he gets that first super attack off, boom, he's hitting hard as hell. And then you have the physical Golden Frieza. Again, someone that can be used in all different types of categories. When I talked about the Gohan here, look how many categories he's on. Hybrid Saiyans, excellent. Resurrected Warriors, excellent. Majin Buu Saga, super OP. Goku's Family, super OP. Siblings Bond, super OP. Revenge, very good. Rapid Growth, not bad. Saviors, not bad. We're pretty good. Powerful Comeback, decent. You know, pretty good. Small, but pretty good. Defenders of Justice, small, but good. Right? Gohan could work on every single one of those categories, no problem. No problem. Because he's stacking his attack and defense by a 50% clip every single time. Videl is also stacking that attack, which is great, but she's going to have key issues. Physical Golden Frieza doesn't need to do any of that because he's stacking his defense and he has a guaranteed seal on the super attack. So this guy, don't think of this dude as like combating Videl and Gohan with massive amounts of defense and massive amounts of attack. This guy is here as a utility. He's a Swiss Army knife, right? Because he only starts with 100% attack and defense. That's not a lot, but after he gets hit, if he gets hit once, he now has a 30% chance to dodge for that turn, and he gains an additional 50% attack and defense for 5 turns, which is nutty. And oh, by the way, the enemy now lost 30% attack and defense for 2 turns. The defense not that important. The attack huge. The attack absolutely huge. And then not to mention, look at the categories. Resurrected Warriors, Universal Survival Saga, one of the best categories in the game. Representative Universe 7, one of the best categories in the game. Transformation Boost, one of the best categories in the game. Full Power, excellent. Wicked Bloodline, excellent. Otherworld Warriors, much better than what it used to be. Gifted Warriors, good but small. Time Limit, nah. Attained Evolution, yeah. These are newer categories. Honestly, I don't even remember who's in these. Who the hell is in this category? Yeah, not good. Yeah, no, he won't work on that. And yeah, not going to work. Probably not going to work on this category either. But that's a whole lot of other categories that he can work on. And oh, by the way, his active skill is whenever you want. And in this point, he's got a 70% chance to stun. 70% chance to stun. So this guy is like one of the Super Battle Road kings. One of the absolutely Super Battle Road kings. But the difference, here's the difference, guys, that I really want to hammer home, is he's the Super Battle Road king for Resurrected Warriors, Universal Survival Saga, Representative Universe 7, Transformation Boost, Full Power, Wicked Bloodline, Otherworld Warriors, Gifted Warriors, Time Limit, and Attained Evolution. He is the Super Battle Road King for all of those categories. Whereas Videl is really just Majin Buu Saga, Peppy Gals, because I don't think they have a Defenders of Justice or Earthlings SBR yet. So in that regard, bruh, you look at somebody like Gogeta, right? 200% attack and defense. Again, another Super Battle Road King. Still fantastic after turn 8, right? Because at that point, after the 9th turn, after the 9th turn, he's got a 50% chance of attacks being effective against all types and a 50% chance to dodge super attacks and counter, which is insane. But for those first 8 turns, he's an absolute menace. He's an absolute menace, and his active skill is one of the best in the game. Because you only, well, the condition is not the great. I don't like conditions where you have to get hit a bunch of times. But bro, he gains attack and defense 40%, and all enemies get 40% attack and defense reduction. That's absolutely insane. And once again, look at the categories that he's on. Fusion, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Giant Ape Power, GT Heroes. And then you have Time Limit and Shadow Dragon Saga, which are whatever. But he's on 5 really good categories. Very, very solid categories that he can help out. And then last but not least, the GT Goku and the GT Vegeta. Like, this is why they're so good. Number 1, categories, right? Pure Saiyans, come on now. Kamehameha, let's go. Giant Ape Power, GT Heroes, Super Saiyan, Goku's Family. Turtle School is fantastic. Turtle School is absolutely insane. And then Vegeta, right? Pure Saiyans, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, Worthy Rivals, Giant Ape Powers, Gifted Warriors, GT Heroes. Listen, some people say like, oh, you need GT Heroes on the team to make them good. No, you need GT Heroes on the team to make them overpowered, absolutely broken. Without GT Heroes, if they're just on a Worthy Rivals team or a Gifted Warriors team like this Vegeta, he's not going to gain that additional attack. Okay. He's still gaining 10% attack and defense from his orbs. And oh, by the way, he's making his own orbs. Hello. He's still raising his attack and defense by 50% on that turn. He still, has that active skill that can massively raise his attack. Hello? Like, dude, these guys are so good because they can be put on all of their categories and still put in work. So that's what you want when you're really rating some of these high-level units, is you want characters that are OP, but they're OP in a bunch of different categories. Videl's really good, but honestly, the only team you would ever run her on is Majin Buu Saga, and that's why she is not the best Dokkan-Fest TUR in the game. Guys, if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments down below. If you like videos like this, let me know. The biggest thing you can do is follow the channel. You can click that blue join button, become a boomer champion like Joe V, or do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.